like, and to reimagine, the outcomes of oppression and how we navigate oppression. Octavia Butler does it so eloquently and beautifully by tracking Black and focusing on our ancestry in a way that amplifies what we were prior to the mob, right? It's just really, really important. I know Kindred, like you said, is always amplified, but it's a really, really important historical piece, and she does an exceptional job speculatively in thinking about Black women's ability to protect ourselves, to protect our families. And this is the grounds by which I conceptualize shape-shifting and dark and Afrofuturist epistemology, just combining these existing methods and thinking about how we can use our writing speculatively to liberate ourselves.
That is powerful stuff. And yes, Wild Seed, top 3 or 4 novels for me, period, all the time. I always keep Song of Solomon at the top, but Wild Seed is there. I'm a big fan of N.K. Jemisin as well. So her what is the Earth Shattered series, the first one in that, also really, really good. But again, we got it. Let's talk about your work a little bit more. And so I do want you to explain to our audience the Sankofa writing method, but maybe before you dive into that, I don't want to use terms that folks can't connect to immediately. And I think this is related. Help us to understand your sense of Afrofuturism, kind of broadly construed, because I think that might help folks to appreciate the Sankofa writing method in some important ways. Even though they're allegedly looking in different directions, they really are looking in multi-directions at the same time. But how do you define Afrofuturism for your work, Dr. Hardaway?
Absolutely, absolutely. And I think it's really, really important to just situate the language and the semantics that we're using. And so Afrofuturism, or Black speculative art, is what we're talking about. We're talking about a genre of art and an aesthetic, a way of reimagining Black life and reimagining Black lives and counterfutures that are progressive and that situate us in a space where we're not in opposition to or viewed through the white gaze. We're not viewed through the oppression that we've experienced. And so for me, utilizing Black speculative art and Afrofuturism as a way of resistance. It's using our writing as resistance. It's using our language in a way that allows us to reclaim our stories and take pride in our stories and really just this idea of freedom dreaming. And so combining Afrofuturism as a creative outlet and as a pathway theoretically gives us an outlet to talk about trauma and to navigate trauma. And cultural trauma is exactly what the Sankofa writing method is designed to facilitate. It's designed to provide us with a way to discuss all of the shame